Lesson 4, 2 familiar-looking letters. Catherine, in the previous lesson, we mentioned that we have uppercase and lowercase letters in ancient Greek. And so here in this lesson, we're starting to get into some of that. We're looking at the uppercase and lowercase forms of certain letters side by side.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have the letter tau. That's the one that looks like a T. And in this lesson, I've provided them with 2 easy letters. Easy in the sense that the uppercase form looks like the lowercase form, or at least enough to be recognizable to an English speaker. So the top letter, the letter tau, in its uppercase form looks just like a T. And then in the lowercase form, it looks like a T, maybe leaning a little to the right, but still not too difficult to recognize.
And on top of that, the tau looks very similar to itself in the sense that the uppercase and lowercase forms look very similar to each other. And so that makes it easier to remember as well.
Right. Unlike some other letters that we'll see later, where the uppercase and lowercase forms don't look alike.
Right.
Here we have letters that do look alike in each form. Also, like the letter beta. In its uppercase form, it looks just like an English B, and then sort of like a cursive B in its lowercase or minuscule form. So in this lesson, I wanted to start them off with 2 simple, easy letters to learn. It gets them into the alphabet in a way that's not too scary. The uppercase form and lowercase form look alike, and they're recognizable to English speakers because they look like the Roman alphabet. So we're off to the races. We have a good start here, but we'll get a little bit more of a challenge as we move along.
And before we move to the next lesson, I just wanted to mention that the other thing that makes tau and beta so much easier and such great letters to start with is that tau not only looks like T, but it also sounds like T because it's just T. And then beta not only looks like B, but also sounds like B. B.
Right. So these letters are easy in every way. They look and sound just like the letters that you would expect them to be if your primary language is English.
Exactly.
And the reason these look so similar to the letters that we know is because these are the actual Greek letters that were borrowed to become those corresponding letters in the Roman alphabet. The Etruscans and Romans actually borrowed those exact letters. So the Roman letter T comes from tau, and the Roman letter B comes from beta. So it's no coincidence that they look the same and sound the same.
Exactly.